Grown man business. All right, we got another episode of Red Ghost Sports Talk. I'm your host, Red Ghost. And this is going to be the part two of my Denver Broncos, baby. I'm going to talk about the pickup in the draft. And I want to talk about this free agent we just picked up from the New England Patriots. He's a linebacker. His name is Dakota Watson. He's a big guy, man. 6'2", 245 pounds. Like I say, he is a former linebacker of the New England Patriots. He was the 7th pick in the draft when he was drafted by Tampa Bay back in 2010. He played 4 seasons with the Bucks, and then in 2014 he played with Jacksonville. Then he went over to Dallas, and last season he was with New England. His numbers is not that great. You know, he played like 73 career games. He only started in like 7. His numbers is okay. He's a good backup, come off the bench, but his specialty is special teams, and that would be a big addition, especially we lost Brandon Marshall. So that's a good pickup, man. This is going to be his 7th season, and the guy's only 28 years old, man. I like that. He's still young. He still can develop, and he could fit in our scheme in Denver. Now let's talk about the draft picks, baby. We talked about Justin Simmons. We talked about Devontae Booker. We talked about my boy Paxton Lynch. And let me just say this, man. Justin Simmons is growing on me. He's growing on me by the day. So I think he's going to have a big impact his first season with the Broncos. I'm watching him closely, man. I know Devontae Booker is going to be a great addition. I know he's going to fit the scheme, the zone run scheme of Kubiak. We got a fullback also. We're going to talk about that too. But first, let's talk about this guy right here, Adams Gostis. He's a defensive tackle from Georgia Tech. He's 6'5", 282 pounds, man. Big guy. They got him because they say he remind them of Derek Wolfe, and he kind of do. I watched him play. You know, Georgia Tech is one of the teams I don't like, but he did play Miami Hurricane. I watched him play last season. He's pretty good. I think he could develop into a great player, and he do remind me of Derek Wolfe as well. You know, he's a powerful base, and he can fight through double blocks. What more can you ask for? All right, now this fullback. I like this fullback right here, Adam Janovic. Excuse me. He comes from Nebraska. He's 6'1", 238 pounds. And he fit Kubiak's system perfectly, man. That zone run scheme, he fit him perfect, man. He's a great blocker, but he can also run, baby. He got some speed, and he got some moves. And he can also catch, too. So that's going to be dangerous, man. We got tight ends that can catch. We got wide receivers. We got running backs that can catch. And now we got a fullback, man. I like this guy from Nebraska. So he's going to be a great addition, and he's going to have a big impact this season. Now, this strong safety, oh, my God. Will Parks, baby. This might be my favorite defensive player pick this year, baby. This guy right here, he remind me of Sean Taylor, baby. You know I'm a University of Miami fan. He reminds me of Sean Taylor. He reminds me of Charles Woodson, baby. He got a lot of qualities, man. A lot of great qualities. He comes from Arizona, and he's a big hitter, man. He's a head hunter. This guy can hit. He can lay you out. He's gonna make a big impact this season, man. Remember that name, Will Parks. Strong safety, baby. I'm loving that, man. I'm loving that. He reminds me of Jalen Ramsey also. You know, he did get hurt in training camp last week too. Hopefully it's not serious. I'm gonna check on that. But yeah, Will Parks, I like this guy. Now, this punter, this is a punter, yo. Riley Dixon from Syracuse. The guy is 6'5", 219 pounds, man. And all his highlights is of him running. It's not even punting. He's gonna be key, man. I can see a lot of trick plays, a lot of fake punts. He could throw. You know, he threw for a couple touchdowns with Syracuse. I watched him last year when they played Florida State, and they almost beat Florida State. Florida State just took over in the fourth quarter, but they stayed in the game the whole game. All right, sorry about that. Had an interruption, phone call. I hate when that happens. But like I was saying, man, Riley Dixon, he's a punter from Syracuse. He's a big guy, 6'5", 220 pounds. He can run. He got a good leg. He know how to keep the opposing team deep in their territory. He's a great disciplined football player. I like him, and he can run, man. He's good. He got a big size, big frame. I say put on a couple more pounds, get up to like 225 pounds, solid muscle. He can run the football, so expect a lot of trick plays in the punting position. He can throw the ball also. He do a lot of play action. I've seen his highlights. Like I said, man, when they played against Florida State last year, I thought they was going to win. It was the fourth quarters when they just fell completely apart, and he was a big part of them being ahead and staying in the game and giving them a chance to win. So I like this guy right here. Tell me what y'all think, man. This is some great news for Denver. Man, we're going back to the Super Bowl, baby. This is going to be a great season. A fresh start for the quarterback position. A lot of young players coming up. Tell me what y'all think, baby. And they gave the grade for Denver for the draft pick. They gave him a B+. I'm gonna give him an A-, man, because there's some great players that a lot of people are sleeping on. Grown man business.